when prayers go unanswered, overcoming God's silence, the echo of stillness. Welcome back to Spring of Hope. We are tackling a topic that many feel but few dare to discuss: the silence of God. The spiritual paradox is this: we are taught that God always listens, yet our experience often feels like a dial tone. This silence isn't just a test of faith, it's a psychological shock. We feel disconnected. In psychology, being ignored is one of the most painful forms of rejection. But does God's silence mean his absence? 1. Psychological depth. Why silence stings. The brain's void-filling mechanism. Humans are meaning-making creatures. When faced with silence, our brains automatically construct negative narratives. God is angry, I've sinned, or God doesn't care. This is a defense mechanism to reduce uncertainty, but it often leads to spiritual depression. Attachment theory. If we had inconsistent caregivers in the past, we tend to project that image onto God. His silence triggers abandonment anxiety. As a psychologist, I want you to know, this pain is real, but it is not the truth about God's love for you. Ambiguous loss. Silence is a loss without a clear ending. It's not a no, it's a wait. This indefinite waiting erodes mental energy. Understanding this helps us treat ourselves with more grace during the silence. 2. Theological depth. The rest in God's symphony. Job pleaded for 37 chapters in God's silence. When God finally spoke, he didn't explain the suffering. He revealed his majesty. Sometimes, God remains silent not to explain his ways, but to invite us into a higher revelation of his character. The 400 silent years between the Old and New Testaments. There were 400 years without a prophetic word. Yet, in that silence, God was orchestrating history for the arrival of Christ. God's silence is often his preparation time. Silence at the cross. Jesus endured the ultimate silence so that we would never truly be alone. He understands your heartache because he felt it at the deepest level. 3. 4 practical steps to endure. 1. Practice radical honesty. Don't be religiously polite. Tell God, I am frustrated by your silence. Honesty is the foundation of intimacy. 2. The STOP technique. Stop catastrophic thinking. Take a breath to calm your nervous system. Observe God's past faithfulness. Proceed in faith, not feelings. 3. Shift the question. Instead of asking, why are you silent? Ask, what are you forming in me during this stillness? 4. Seek community. Don't walk the valley alone. God often speaks through the comforting voices of others.